Yeah, good morning, Jen. Here's what I got. Summer is right around the corner, as we all know, and many of us are gearing up to take a swim, jump in some water, and cool off. But especially if you're heading to the river, there's some safety precautions you're going to want to keep in mind to make sure that your planned fun day ends as a fun day. The Spokane River is beautiful any time of year, but it's the warmer months that have us ready to go and explore it. But a trip to the river can quickly turn into a call to rescue crews if you overlook some safety steps. Craig Warzen with the Spokane Valley Fire Department is a part of a rescue crew that deals with river calls. In 2017, the crews responded to 39 calls for water rescues. Last year, 41. And this year, the season is just starting and they've responded to 8. Warzen says these calls come from several reasons, ranging from dangerous water conditions to people just being unprepared.
A lot of people that drown in the Spokane River think that they're a better swimmer than they are, or that they underestimate the temperature of the water or the power of the river.
Water temperature alone is enough to turn what would be an enjoyable day outdoors into a scary situation.
This time of year, the water temperature is still below 50 degrees.
The shock of being in that water can take away your body's ability to move and quickly get out.
It's like, turning on a shower and the cold water comes out instead of hot, you do the quick gasp. Well, imagine that's your whole body.
And in those cases, the effects are quick.
Most people in cold water drownings drown in the first 1 to 2 minutes.
And drownings, whether from cold water or any other factor, can happen to anyone. That's why he encourages everyone to know the signs of someone going under.
When you see a movie or TV show and people are drowning, they're waving their arms, they're jumping, they're screaming, help me, help me. The people that are screaming and waving their arms, they're in distress, but they're not drowning. Most people that are drowning, it's very hard to realize that they're drowning because all they can do is bring their head up, catch a breath, and go back down. They don't have the strength or the energy to yell.
So to keep yourself and others out of that situation, watch your children closely. Never go near water alone. And make sure everyone is wearing a well-fitted life jacket. In Spokane County, if you're in or on the bank of a river, wearing a life jacket is mandatory. You can be ticketed if you're caught without one. And if you're new to swimming or kayaking, just talk to an expert. Make sure you're well prepared.